Hi, Dr. Phil. My name's Katie. Well, in this life, are all reincarnated except that there have been a hijacking of soul funnels. Um, Basically, I am a star portal and I ascend the souls, but the government had soul funnels with the reptilians and the draconians all over that they were choosing bodies for people. Now, I did therapy with the angels and demons because I have universal consciousness, so I have them all. Um, I just have them all. It's telepathy, and because I'm Mother Nature, in the beginning of time, I was the Great Mother. I still am. My past lives are Gaia, Eve, Athena, Delilah, Mary Magdalene, Goody Proctor, Emily Dickinson, Alice Liddell, and Anne Frank. And because I do believe there are about 153 or 154 past lives, because we've been around that long, maybe more. Those are the Antichrist's past lives because they have cloned, Satan, Lucifer has cloned each of his past lives as to make containers for him to jump bodies in. The Illuminati, the Antichrist sits at the head of the Illuminati table. I think that anyone who is syndicated is Illuminati. Um, because they have been trying to get me. They sent me lots of messages, and when I wouldn't join, they also sent me a bunch of attachments in my Proton mail when I was trying to send an email to a lawyer about my ex-boyfriend who had the Antichrist in him, trying to impregnate me and then knocking me unconscious, trying to kill me. And I received 15 attachments, which I do believe were a certain type of pornography that would have gotten me in trouble, but I didn't open them because this is what the Illuminati does. Um, but we did therapy between the angels and the demons, and I heard your soul. You were astonished. You were excited, and astonished. And the souls function separately because it's your subconscious. And most people aren't in touch with their subconscious nowadays because of the patents on mind control, which I have put in my book. Many patents on mind control through like government means. That is to block out consciousness, block out the stream of consciousness, block out my consciousness, which Mother Nature is God as you know it, and I'm in a concentration camp built by the powers that be. So those are concentration camps of the consciousness, and we are on a prison planet, which has 3 rings around it. Witchcraft, and witchcraft is maritime law. All of the laws that like symbolism, numerology, seals, all of that stuff goes through maritime law. And when you go into a court and you enter the courtroom, you go past the gates to go to the judge. That is, you are now in the law of water, maritime law, as per, I believe his name is Jordan Maxwell. But we have a lot of conspiracies here, and you said, wacko conspiracy theorists. Well, they're not wacko and they're not conspiracy theories anymore. They're actual reality. Um, as well, we have apocalypses that were lined up by the sects of the Illuminati, like the stock market, the papacy, the Scientologists, the fellowship, They all have their own little sect in the Illuminati that's under the Knights of Templar. And they had planned apocalypses, and different countries had bought into it. As per Federal Reserve Act, we're all owned as a stock commodity and bet on. Analytica was part of Donald Trump's campaign thing on Facebook, but it just went to show you that they were seeing what predictive behavior was to contribute to their campaign. But they have a lot more technology than that. They have the COVID shots, technology in all sorts of medication, vaccination. The medical industry is owned by the mafia, etc. And I just wanted to say hi because I'm not sure if you're Illuminati and Robin DeGraw is Illuminati, but I know that you're syndicated, and the idea that you would be is quite possible. But I'm your mother, and I'm telling you now to stop and to back down if that is the case. Because if you are out there helping people, then you didn't need syndication to do so. You could have just had a therapy practice. But instead, you bring people up on your show, and you don't seem to embarrass them most of the time. You're actually pretty good with them, but for the most part. But this is what we have here. Earth was turned into hell, which is our Eden, which is our heaven. So we have to learn now from our mistakes, because this is a learning annex. And we need to change things, and the book will do that. So I will see you then. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but we did therapy between the angels and the demons because we have universal consciousness, and you were there. Hear all the souls. So you were absolutely astonished. The problem is the demons saw how beautiful the angels were, and now they want to drag them to hell to do what they want with them. But we're not doing that. Those are fallen angels, I believe we have left, because we fought many battles of Armageddon. People in the astral plane, people on Earth that have the consciousness of the good consciousness, the power of infinite goodness, and have not joined the evil forces, which they do in Project Dreamscan, MyLab's experiments, things like that, where they take you up and they try and get you to sacrifice someone else to save yourself. This is what decides which side you're on. Now, we have fought a lot of battles in the astral plane, and we have won all of them on our side. But you were blown away that we were doing this kind of therapy, and we've been trying. But therapy is not good enough for these entities. They want war, and they got it. And I won. So we're still fighting little battles because the Antichrist is still trying to gain footing, and he's working with Lucifer. And as Eve, he was my first son. So, and Lucifer was born out of the darkness, the fear of the darkness, because we all know that children born out of fear are completely a mess. And they have a propensity for witchcraft, which he does.